everybody, and if you do not follow me on Twitter, you will have no idea as to why this video is as late as it is. So you should all follow me on Twitter. Link is in the description so you can know what's going on with me and stuff. So basically, ever since I got back from Gamescom, I've been really sick. Like, sicker than I've been in a really long time, and I've been coughing like every 2 seconds, and today is the first day that I'm not coughing all the time. I'm still really sick. I do not feel good at all, but I can actually talk because I'm not coughing all the time. So that's why I'm making this video now. Now, another thing that I have to let you guys know about is that all of the footage that I got from Gamescom is completely corrupt except for this short customization video. So what you're going to be watching in the background is sadly not Advanced Warfare gameplay. It's going to be the multiplayer reveal trailer and the little customization clip that I got. So I'm really sorry about that. There's literally nothing that I can do at this point. Nothing that I can do at all. So I'm just gonna give you guys my opinion. Hopefully you don't mind that it's over stuff that you've already seen probably, but my opinion is still here. My opinion is not corrupt, so I can still let you guys know what I thought of the game. So that's what this video is gonna be about. So the first thing that I want to say is what the game actually feels like, how it plays. For me personally, it reminds me a lot of Black Ops 2. I think visually it looks most similar to Black Ops 2, and even when they were doing the multiplayer reveal, they reference Black Ops 2 a lot. Like, for example, you have the PIC-13 system in Advanced Warfare, which is obviously an improved version of the PIC-10 system. And it just generally feels like Black Ops 2. Now, I know a lot of people are like, it looks like Titanfall. Well, I can say that it categorically does not play like Titanfall. The double jump feels completely different. The movement in general feels different. It looks completely different. So it doesn't actually feel like any other FPS that I've played, honestly. It still feels like Call of Duty. Even though it has a double jump in it, it doesn't feel like Destiny, it doesn't feel like Titanfall. It feels like Call of Duty's version of this type of movement that FPS games are moving towards. So don't worry, it still feels like Call of Duty. It definitely still plays like Call of Duty. You just have more variation in movement in Advanced Warfare than you did in previous Call of Duties. Now, the change in movement is actually the biggest thing for me. It really is the biggest thing. I think it's going to be the biggest thing for most people, because what it does is it creates a learning curve. So I'm not saying that if you're a COD professional, you're going to come into Advanced Warfare and just get your ass handed to you, you're going to suck. I'm not saying that whatsoever. But what I am saying is, because there's so many different ways to move now, like you can double jump, you can boost to the side, you can boost backwards, you can slide boost. It creates a different way to play the game. And it's going to take you a little while to fully understand how you can use all of the movement to its full advantage. Now, I really like this because what it's going to do is it's going to create a skill gap between the decent players, the good players, the really good players, and the bad players. And I really like that, because if I'm going to sit and play a game for extended periods of time, I want to feel like I'm progressing. I want to feel like I'm getting better as a player. And with Call of Duty for many years, within like a day or two, I feel like I've kind of peaked. I'm like, oh, okay, I know exactly what I'm doing now. Whereas with Advanced Warfare, I feel like it's gonna take a little bit longer to fully understand how to take advantage of the movement and to reach the pinnacle of yourself as a Call of Duty player in Advanced Warfare. So I really like that, because it's something that's been missing, I feel, from Call of Duty for a little while now. So after playing Advanced Warfare for many hours, there's honestly not anything that I really saw that bothered me that I was like, oh my god, this is really bad, this is terrible. I didn't see anything. The spawns were really good. The only time I experienced bad spawns was on the new game mode Uplink, and that's because of the way the game mode is. There's certain places where you have to spawn in order for it to be fair because of what the game mode is. That was the only time that I saw bad spawns. Now, this is really important because last year when I played Ghosts, I only played 2 rounds, and I experienced really bad spawns in both of those games. And I've played Advanced Warfare over 2 days, many games, and I only experienced questionable spawns on Uplink. So that is really good. Spawns are something that make Call of Duty incredibly frustrating. So the fact that in my opinion, from what I saw, the fact that they have got that down and the spawns are not bad at all is really, really, really good. So I'm actually excited for Advanced Warfare. I'm excited for the new movement. There's so many ways to outplay people now, which I really enjoy. I like being able to outplay people. I think that's why I enjoyed Black Ops 1 a lot, because I felt like I could outplay people a lot. And with Advanced Warfare, you can definitely outplay people a lot more than in CODs that we've seen recently because of the different movement. Also because of the exo abilities. You now have a shield that you can pull up. There's an exo ability called Stim that makes you regen health faster. There's just so many different things that you can use to outplay people, and I really like that. The customization I also really like, because the main thing that keeps me playing a game is me working towards something. So the fact that I can work towards making my character look like a badass, or I can work towards upgrading my kill streaks to be things that I've never seen before, or the fact that I can work towards unlocking guns that you can only get from the little supply drop things, I really, 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 really like that. That will keep me playing the game for a long time, because there's just so much that you can do. You can have this exo ability with this gun, with this sight, with there's so much that you can do with the Pick 13 system, because you don't have to have kill streaks. There's so many different variations that you can do with your loadout, and I really, really like that they did that with Advanced Warfare. So honestly, not really anything that I saw that was really bad. The only thing that I question is how Search and Destroy is gonna work in Advanced Warfare, because there's no amplify, there's no dead silence, and that's kind of a staple of Search and Destroy. It's a much slower game type as well, and Advanced Warfare is not a slow game. You can get from your spawn to the enemy spawn in like 2 seconds. So I'm a little worried about how Search is gonna be. We're gonna have to see how that plays when we are able to play Search and Destroy. But everything else that I saw, I personally feel like this Call of Duty is moving in the right direction for sure. It's definitely way better than Ghost. It feels a lot more like the Call of Duties that I have enjoyed in the past. I will say that the game might not be for everyone. If you're someone that enjoys a very bare bones style of Call of Duty and you like your feet just being on the ground and it's very simple, then you might not like Advanced Warfare. There's some people that just don't enjoy the double jumping and the boosting, and I completely understand why you would feel like that. But what I will say is that although it does have that movement in there, it still feels very grounded. It still feels like Call of Duty. It doesn't feel like something like Destiny, for example. It doesn't feel like it's that futuristic. It still very much feels like you are playing Call of Duty. So I really hope that you guys do give it a chance to play it before you make your mind up, because gameplay can be very deceiving. And Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, I actually enjoyed more as I played it. The more that I played it, the more I enjoyed it, which is very different. Usually I will love something when I first play it and then slowly start to get less interested. With Advanced Warfare, I played it, was like, oh, this is different, and then I gradually started to love it even more. So I really hope that you guys do give it a chance. What I do want to do is I want you guys to ask me questions about Advanced Warfare, because I want to be able to give you guys as much information as I possibly can. And I was lucky enough, I was super crazy lucky enough to be able to play Advanced Warfare early. So if you guys want to leave any questions in the comment section about Advanced Warfare, I'm gonna make a separate video specifically answering those questions. So I really hope you enjoyed this video, guys. I'm sorry for being sick. I probably sound horrible. I'm trying hard for my voice to not show that I'm sick, so I'm sorry if I do sound horrible. And thank you for being awesome. Don't forget to leave your questions about Advanced Warfare in the comment section, and I will speak to you guys later. Bye.